Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello guys, what's up? What's good? It's your retrospective vindictive darky on this one.
No, like she would say.
I'm chuckling here with with me on the first key.
What's the meaning of chuckle?
When you laugh and I know it has to do with laughter. Like I shall know it has to do with laughter. But I can't really place there's that kind of word, but I know it has to do with laughter. I went to school. I have the first people in the studio.
I won't be chuckling though.
Gig. Moving on, we have our own boy Fireboy from Damola on this one. Damola has been doing good for himself. Actually, this guy, I think at the moment, he's actually one of the guys taking the wave over at the moment. And then we saw where he became the most streamed rapper on Spotify with about 241 million. Love that drops. Like, can imagine. And Love Daniel was on 177. Now let me buzz this one to you. Do you think at the moment he is doing better now than Love That Mini album? Because they dropped like I think 3 months space in between. Love That Mini and his own album.
They dropped at different intervals. And looking at how, because now this numbers is definitely because of Peru with Ed Sheeran. Because definitely this is the accumulation of all the songs on it. But they're looking at how Last is also doing. So I feel like Last should also be able to pull numbers for the Love That Mini album. But at the moment, according to numbers, Playboy is doing better on Spotify than Love That Mini.
So does that make his album better than Love That Mini album?
No, both albums are good albums. Both albums are good in their own different zones, because they have different meanings. They are directed to different audiences. So I wouldn't want to pitch a Love That Mini against a Playboy because they are totally different albums.
Okay, moving on, we saw stay on Fireboy where actually got about 300 million total stream of Boomplay. Like I think Nigeria population is about 180 million thereabouts. Let's say 200 million approximately.
Yeah.
We're talking about 300 million of Boomplay, like 300 million human being views, on this guy's song, and like making like one of the very few that
one of the top guys.
Yeah, that achieved this one. And then I think some days ago we saw his old wave where he came out, and then this one people have dragged him Fireboy like a lot of time. People have dragged him, pulled him, tear everything. He came with the whole stuff on I think on the story or something.
Yeah,
and then it started with hold on to love as hard as you can. Okay. Then went further saying, but words don't have orgasm and sentences don't make you come.
No, he said I'll take people.
Okay, I'll take books over people then. But words don't have orgasm and sentences don't make you come. Then went further saying sex is cheap.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so at that point, people forgot maybe you're talking about sex or something, everything. Yeah. And then it switched again. So I might be a sadist. Sadist is a good complex, terrible combination. Love to the boys, but my journey is different. And at some point, some of you are going to have to worship me, shake my head. You all don't appreciate genius until death comes. And unfortunately, I will live forever. Now, at this point, people feel like, okay, because this one actually came like after this, came like a while. People were like, oh God, do you want to die? Yeah. So at this point, when you saw all of this, what was first? What came to your mind? How did this situation?
At first, when I saw the first talks about because Fireboy has a couple of times said that he likes his own space, he likes to be alone and everything. So when I saw I'll choose book over people, I wasn't surprised and everything. But then I said, okay, maybe it's sad. It's like, okay, like what is happening? You are one person that just recently, like in the past 1 week, he's been out for like 3 or 4 nights. Like I've seen a couple of pictures and videos of him vibing with Ashake and Ramanjago, Pokoli and all of that. So how does that relate? Or maybe he was drunk. Not be my fault in Shayo.
He could have been drunk actually.
Basically, that. And at times when you're drunk, you actually get to spill your mind because things that you've been thinking about for a while. You want to talk about. You don't hide. You just has it happened to you before?
I'm gonna say something, really? But then it's fine. I'll skip that.
Anyways, he said his journey is different. Yeah, everyone knows that because he's been pushing and striving for a while. He also said that at some point, y'all are gonna worship me. I'm like, okay, I worship you as per. Are you a mini god
Playboy.
or are you what like? And a lot of people they were really against that one. That why would you say people will worship you? You are not a god. You are this and that. But then I would say for me, I think he has his reasons for saying that. And then people saying people are going to worship him. Maybe it doesn't mean like literally worshiping him. Probably talking about his greatness, and what he's done. Just like a fella, for instance. we have people that we can say maybe indirectly they're worshiping fella because everything they do, is about the old fella. Them cuties, whenever they go on tour, the first place they come to is the shrine. They come to pour drinks and everything. They have shown that okay, that is like what they are believing that is helping them do whatever it is they are doing. And then he said, y'all don't appreciate genius until death comes. What is happening, Damola?
I like the fact that I call his real name, Damola.
Like what is happening? What is triggering all of this? Kind of thoughts. Unfortunately, I will live forever. Definitely, music is one thing that would make him live forever because his songs are like gonna be almost timeless. Because when you start talking about records, you definitely mention Peru. No matter how well you want to talk about Afrobeat records, because Peru is one of those songs that's done well, broken a lot of records, for Afrobeat. So that is understandable. Definitely, you live forever through your music. But then, what's with the death talks, death sentences, and I think I believe I like the fact that okay, at times you get to come out to talk, but then try to be cautious of things you say. How you say them, because people may read a different meaning. Me may time is as something else, but definitely everybody would not see it as the way he's saying it. So maybe next time you should be more careful about this, because people came for him.
It was dragged.
A lot of people attacked him for that one.
But then before we leave it, you think at this point, there's this wave we have at the moment, or at the time it was a wave there where whenever you see stuff like people still do, you call them straight up ASAP, like, bro, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Are you fine? Is there
funny how he was typing it when he was at the club? So you can see some pictures, like he took a picture of him drinking and everything. So I really do not understand why you are in a club, music, dancing, shaking booties, maybe rocking some babes, and then typing. Maybe Nasha, you don't talk.
Anyway, guys, that's what Fireboy actually said. But then, guys, do you think it was having suicidal thoughts on that one, or you think it was depressed? Or like the first kid, you think it was just there? Probably you don't even know why I was doing that, because it was in the club having those conversations and everything. Guys, what are your thoughts on that one? Do you think it needs to be checked up at this time? Because I really don't know. It's like that's everything. Why should it be checked up? Anyway, so let me see your reaction on that one. I will catch you guys on the very, very next one. In the meantime, stay safe, guys. Oh.